Hi, my name is Jody Suera for Amazon Web Services, Training and Certification. Today, I'll be giving you an introduction to AWS Cloud. Since this course is about becoming a cloud practitioner, let's start by defining cloud computing. Cloud computing refers to the on-demand delivery of IT resources and applications via the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Before cloud computing, you would have to provision capacity based on guessing theoretical maximum peaks. If you didn't meet your projected maximum peaks or exceeded them, you'd be paying for expensive resources that would stay idle or have insufficient capacity to meet your needs, in addition to the overhead of real estate, power, and cooling. On the other hand, with AWS, servers, databases, storage, and higher-level application components can be initiated within seconds. You can treat these as temporary and disposable resources, free from the inflexibility and constraints of a fixed and finite IT infrastructure. By harnessing the power of AWS Cloud, your approach to change management, testing, reliability, and capacity planning is more agile and efficient. One main reason companies are moving to the cloud is increased agility. There are three factors that influence agility: speed, experimentation, and culture of innovation. Let's take a closer look at how these factors enable organizations to be more agile by harnessing the power of cloud computing. With AWS facilities all over the world, we can offer you global reach with a moment's notice. It's cost prohibitive to put your data centers where your customers are. However, with AWS, you get the benefit without having to make a huge investment. In cloud computing, new resources are only a click away, which means you reduce the time it takes to make those resources available to your developers from weeks to just minutes, resulting in a dramatic increase in agility for the organization. Another agility benefit of cloud computing is being able to experiment more often. AWS enables operations as code in the cloud, and the ability to safely experiment, develop operations procedures, and practice failure. For example, with AWS you can spin up servers in minutes for experimenting, return or repurpose servers for other experiments. With virtual and automatable resources, you can quickly carry out comparative testing using different types of instances, storage, or configurations. Using AWS CloudFormation enables you to have consistent, templated sandbox development, test, and production environments with increasing levels of operations control. As I just mentioned, cloud computing allows you to experiment quickly and with low cost and low risk. This is great for IT because it allows for more experimentation more often, which leads to the discovery of new configurations and innovations. In order to understand how AWS utilizes the agility of cloud computing, we have to look at the AWS infrastructure that supports elasticity, scalability, and reliability of computing resources. AWS cloud infrastructure is built around regions and availability zones. A region is a physical location in the world where we have multiple availability zones. Availability zones consist of one or more discrete data centers, each with redundant power, networking, and connectivity housed in separate facilities. Availability zones offer you the ability to operate production applications and databases which are more highly available, fault-tolerant, and scalable than would be possible from a single data center. Fault tolerance refers to the ability for a system to remain operational even if some of the components of that system fail. It can be seen as the built-in redundancy of an application's components. High availability ensures that your systems are always functioning and accessible, and that downtime is minimized as much as possible, without the need for human intervention. By utilizing the AWS Cloud, you can take advantage of a scalable, reliable, and secure global computing infrastructure to best meet your requirements. In relation to agility, elasticity is also a powerful force in cloud computing. Elasticity is the power to scale computing resources up or down easily, while only paying for the actual resources used. The elastic nature of AWS allows customers to quickly deploy new applications, instantly scale up as the workload grows, instantly shut down resources that are no longer required, scale down and not pay for the infrastructure. Whether you need one virtual server or thousands, whether you need computing resources for a few hours or 24/7, AWS provides the elastic infrastructure to meet your needs. One of the key benefits of AWS is the ability to use services at your own pace. By using AWS, customers can grow, shrink, and adapt their consumption of services to meet seasonal requirements, launch new services or products, or simply accommodate new strategic directions. AWS delivers a scalable cloud computing platform designed for high availability and dependability, providing the tools that enable you to run a wide range of applications. Using AWS tools, auto-scaling, and elastic load balancing, your applications can scale up or down based on demand. Backed by Amazon's massive infrastructure, you have access to compute and storage resources when you need them. With AWS, you can easily deploy your system in multiple regions around the world, while providing a lower latency and better experience for your customers at minimal cost. Thanks to the efficiencies of scale that AWS enjoys, customers can consistently use innovative services and cutting-edge technology without having to go through multiple procurement cycles and expensive evaluations. AWS provides capabilities to support virtually any workload. This level of innovation gives customers continued access to the latest technology. It's also important to note that you retain complete control and ownership over which region in which your data is physically located, making it easy to meet regional compliance and data residency requirements. Before cloud computing, infrastructure security auditing would often be a periodic and manual process. The AWS Cloud instead provides governance capabilities that enable continuous monitoring of configuration changes to your IT resources. AWS also offers industry-leading capabilities across facilities, networks, software, and business processes to meet the strictest security requirements. AWS's world-class, highly secure data centers use state-of-the-art electronic surveillance and multi-factor access control systems. Data centers are staffed 24/7 by trained security guards, and access is authorized strictly on a least privileged basis. Environmental systems are designed to minimize the impact of disruptions to operations. Multiple geographic regions and availability zones allow you to remain resilient in the face of most failure modes, including natural disasters or system failure. Since AWS assets are programmable resources, your security policy can be formalized and embedded with the design of your infrastructure. Using AWS helps customers develop high-performing and reliable solutions to address most business needs. Whether you're offering media services to customers around the world or managing medical devices for a highly decentralized workforce, AWS gives customers the tools to implement solutions quickly and with limited friction. Reliability at AWS is defined as the ability of a system to recover from infrastructure or service failures. It also focuses on the ability of dynamically acquiring computing resources to meet demand and mitigate disruptions. In order to achieve reliability, your architecture and system must have a well-planned foundation in place that can handle changes on demand and also detect failure and automatically heal itself. By using AWS, organizations can achieve greater flexibility and capacity, reducing the uncertainty of forecasting hardware needs. Additionally, the scale of AWS gives customers capacity and reliability that is difficult to match by on-premises solutions. Unless you're in the business of building data centers, you have likely spent too much time and money doing just that. With AWS, you no longer need to dedicate valuable resources to building costly infrastructure, including purchasing servers, software licenses, or leasing facilities. By paying for services on an as-needed basis, you can redirect your focus to innovation and invention, reducing procurement complexity and enabling your business to be fully elastic. Pay-as-you-go pricing allows you to easily adapt to changing business needs without overcommitting budgets and improving your responsiveness to changes. With a pay-as-you-go model, you can adapt your business depending on need and not on forecasts, reducing the risk of over-provisioning or missing capacity. Moving to the cloud is not just about saving costs on IT anymore. It's about creating the environment that lets your business thrive. The digital revolution has made it easier than ever to connect with customers, develop groundbreaking new insights and scientific breakthroughs, and deliver innovative new products and services. Amazon Web Services offers a broad set of global, cloud-based products including compute, storage, databases, analytics, networking, mobile, developer tools, management tools, IoT, security, and enterprise applications. These services help organizations move faster, lower IT costs, and scale. AWS is trusted by the largest enterprises and the hottest startups to power a wide variety of workloads, including web and mobile applications, game development, data processing and warehousing, storage, archive, and many others. When you use the AWS cloud, you clear away obstacles to innovation like high costs and long-term contracts, and you can take advantage of our services, a broader partner ecosystem, and continued innovation to drive business solutions and grow your business. With our global footprint and our expertise in creating technology that enables business innovation, you can trust AWS to deliver a solution that will help your business succeed. For Amazon Web Services Training and Certification, I'm Jody Suerta-Faria.